Hello guys, welcome to Study Loop IAS. As part of the various requests that we got, today we will be trying to start a new thread in political science and international relations. And this lecture series would consist of the syllabus, which are mainly on lines of the UPSC syllabus. However, it would be helpful for the university students also. Now coming to the way in which this video will help you, it is like I would say I have gone through the major books and the reference books as well of political science and international relations, which are required for the UPSC syllabuses, and I've tried to make it as concise as possible, and it would be beneficial for you if you watch the video, then go through your own lecture notes, and then you might even take a screenshot of this and just keep the screenshots with you, and it might be helpful for you for further revisions. Now coming to the video lecture series, as far as the syllabus of this subject is concerned, the syllabus is going to be in a manner in which we have divided it into paper 1 and paper 2. Now paper 1 is also subdivided into part A and part B. Part A will be consisting of political theories and various theories of states, theory of equality, and then followed by rights and democracy, concepts of power, hegemony, ideology, and legitimacy. And then we will be dealing about political ideologies like liberalism, socialism, Marxism, fascism, Gandhism, and feminism. However, in order to understand these political ideologies and the theories of state, equality, justice, and rights, we need to have a basis of the political thoughts that has been put out by various political thinkers, be it Western political thought by Plato, Aristotle, Machiavelli, Hobbes, Locke, Mill, Marx, Gramsci, and Hannah Arendt. Also, we would be also looking into the Indian political thought by M.K. Gandhi, Ambedkar, M.N. Roy, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and Aurobindo Ghosh. Now, the paper 1 part B would be mostly consisting of the Indian nationalism part, the Indian constitution, the grassroots democracy, the statutory institutions, federalism, caste, religion, ethnicity, and politics, party system, and all that, which are very much on the similar lines of the Indian polity that's there in the GS mains paper. But however, as far as this subject is concerned, being it a humanities subject, we would need to understand more perspectives about all these. For example, if we are considering non-cooperation movement or civil disobedience movement, we are not just concentrating on what these movements are, but instead we would be also looking into various perspectives of these movements, from a liberalist approach, from a socialist approach, from a Marxist approach, or a radical humanist approach. We are going to look into it from different approaches. Yeah, I'll just make it simpler for you. Don't be worried about listening to these big words maybe, as most of the people who offer political science and international relations may not be from this background. Maybe I personally know many engineers taking up humanities subject and getting lost, but it's okay. I understand. So part B would be mostly into Indian polity. That's for GS paper mains. Now this is where paper 1 ends and paper 2 starts. Paper 2 would begin with for convenience sake, we have just divided it into 2 parts, basically, not part A, part B, just 2 parts. The first part would be consisting of comparative politics, international relations. Comparative politics is, we are comparing, basically in crude language, we are comparing the political economy and the sociological perspectives or the various political systems that exist in different parts of the world from different perspectives. Again, see, political science, for scoring, you need to know the concept, what others have said about it, what the thinker is saying about it, and followed by a present relevance to it. Don't worry, I'll break it down as we look forward into this subject. And then coming more into it, we have uh, very much dynamic topics like globalization, or the various approaches to it, idealist, realist, Marxist, functionalist, and system theory approaches to the study of international relations. And then followed by, we need to study the role of United Nations and various other regional world politics, which includes European Union, ASEAN, APEC, SAARC, NAFTA. I think now, coming into the new Trump administration and the rise of China and various other change in the international world order, we need to just have a look at the newspapers, the editorial section, especially the editorial section by C. Rajmohan, to get more insights into paper 2 part. And then followed by that, we would be having the India and the world part, which is completely dynamic, when we deal with Indian foreign policy and India's relations with various other countries, example, USA, European Union, Japan, China, and Russia. Now, the basic problem that a political science and international relations student for UPSC exams is that how do we score marks in the subject? Now, when we have a look at the syllabus, we see paper 1, section A, that's part A. It's completely static. Every year, questions are asked. If you refer to the past 10, 12 years mains question papers for political science, you will see that the questions might be slightly different. They might slightly differ in the languages that is used, but again, the crux of the question is the same. So I would say you should practice more question answers in these topics which are completely static, because nothing is going to change in this. What Plato said then is going to remain the same till now, or what Aristotle or what any other thinker that in that matter, whatever he said is still going to be the same, and the concepts are not going to change. It's going to be the same. So I would say you should learn the concepts, what he said, what all are the other perspectives that are involved, and then practice as much answers as you can for part A, because when you practice more answers, even the language of the question might change, but the answers or the crux of the question might be the same. So you'll have to get more practice, and basically for this part, you may refer to Sushila Ramaswamy or Subrata Mukherjee's book, which can be helpful for you guys. And you can also look into O.P. Goba also, because many times the UPSC questions have been directly picked from these books, like the quotations, like they'll give you a sentence and just say comment or elaborate on it. Such lines are directly picked up from these books. But I would say rather you go for previous years, 12 years question papers, and pick up questions from it, and you may just solve them. So this dynamic part will cover maximum of your question, it will help you score a lot in the subject. Followed by that, the part B part. The part B is already being done in the GS papers as you will be preparing for it. But as far as political science is concerned, I've already told you need to learn about perspectives and go a little deep into it. So that would require a little bit of effort here. So this portion also can be covered easily. So part A and part B will help you score maximum amount of marks, and in that way, it will just help you like to 150 or 175. It's very easy to get in paper 1. And paper 2 is comparative politics. It's completely dynamic. Except the comparative politics part. Trust me, this paper is so simple that a person who reads the newspaper every day, follows the international politics in detail, and has a vague, even if you can just manage to write something about anything, you can just score very well in this subject, provided you have a structure in your answer and you have perspectives. Example, you take India-China relations. What are different people from different perspectives? What are their opinions on the subject? You highlight those. You present your answer well with a body, with a conclusion. You are bound to get very good scores in this. We have people who have got 172, 75 in the scoring in the paper too. So I would say let's just do it, and I would try to be as regular as possible. And definitely I will be regular, and let's just do it. I will try to cover this entire syllabus in less than 2 or 3 months before December, so that you guys have enough time to study. You guys have enough time to revise, as the preliminary exams are in June. So I know you need to be prepared for it before January. You need to be done thorough with your optionals. So I'll try to be as fast as possible, and my lecture series will go like this. It's like the language will be mostly English, and in between, to explain a subject in a crude way or in a simple or in a linear way, I might use the medium of Hindi also. And besides that, I think everything is perfect, and let's just do this. And subscribe, and thank you. Good day.